Good evening, my fellow AFOLs. I'm just doing a quick video here to show off what I got from the pick and build wall at the Lego store in Ottawa last Thursday. I got 4 boxes, as you can see, and I'll just do a quick sort unboxing of what parts I got, because I got the biggest and best pick-a-brick wall update ever. And I'll likely go back this next Thursday to see if they have any new parts or ones that I didn't see on the wall. Alright, so here's one of each part that I got from that 4-box haul. Now to start out, we just have some normal 1x3 brick in what they call flesh tone. So I thought I could use this for maybe creating some kind of large giant or creature that has a flesh color. And then I also got a 1x6 in dark bluish gray, because I don't seem to have a lot of those, so I got a bunch of them in my for my collection, and it'll help me build some castles later on, or mountains, or something like that. Next, we have 3 types of masonry. There was more on the wall, more different types, but these are the ones I needed the most. And of course, light bluish gray 1x4s, because I don't have too many in my collection. And again, for medieval or castle builds, these are always nice in this color. This one, I know I ran out of due to that Parliament build that I did before. So I just restocked on a dozen or 2 of these, just in case I need more for a project. And then these are more the dark orange brick that I just grabbed because I had them on the wall, essentially, just to have as a backup. Next, I have this sort of newer piece. It's hard to tell, but it has a stud on the side, and it's only 2 plates high, I believe. Let's just double check here. Yep, 2 plates. And it has a curved side on it. So it allows you to do some interesting things, because you can place it, but also sort of curve it around a corner. And it's in light bluish gray. So that's always a neutral color, and I can always pick it up and slap it on anything, and it'll generally look pretty good. The next thing, this isn't brand new to the pick-a-brick wall, but it's been there before. But they're generally used, they have all these studs on the side, and used a lot in brick heads. Not that I build a lot of brick heads, but I also heard that they're good for building trees as a tree trunk. And then, of course, it's white, so you just cover it with a bunch of brown plate or tile, and there you go. There's a nice tree trunk where you can completely cover it up. In addition, I got these in these 2 different colors, one in olive green and one in, I think this is dark, this is nougat color. And these are 2 plates high as well, and they have a hole in the top, so you can stick things in there And it's sort of an interesting piece. Again, fairly new. I think came out with the Lion Knight's Castle a year or two ago. I also got this, again, 2 plates high, 2x2 plate, but it has an axle in the middle, and it has this design on the side. And I thought that might be good for some texturing, maybe some hay bales or something like that. I'm not really sure. I just picked them up just because they're pretty cool, and I haven't seen them on the wall before. Next, we have a semicircle. It's a brick high. And I just thought, again, light bluish gray, so it could go easily with a castle, as maybe some detail of some sort if you put it up against, a brick like this. And then maybe either cover the top part with something, with a tile or with an ingot piece or whatever, and you just sort of have a nice little detail of a curved half circle. Next, I just got a bunch of these light bluish gray 2x2 plate, just the standard plate, quite a lot of them, because believe it or not, I've been running out of 2x2 plate due to some of the Parliament build I was building, where I needed just multiple 2x2 plate, just 2 of them stacked on top of each other, and then put a tile on in order to make those buildings easily removable. Next, I've got a couple of these sort of weird panel pieces, light bluish gray. Maybe I can use them for castle related build or some sort. Gives it a nice angle. It's a bit clean looking, so I wouldn't use them a lot, but maybe once in a while with some other details elsewhere or covering it somehow. Yeah, so that was more of an experimental piece. This is a coral standard leaf. Again, I don't think I have many of these in my collection, so I thought I would just get some while I can. Similar with this light pink leaf. I didn't get many of those, but just in case, this is the sand green small leaf element. And sand green, all the greens are generally pretty good to get if they're on the wall. I also got a couple of these, or a few of these seaweed pieces. They are in light green, which is not ideal, but it was still worth getting a few. I got this quarter tile in flesh color, perhaps again to detail some of these larger creatures I might build, or for detail work perhaps. This is just looks like trans light blue cheese slope. I just thought I'd get a bunch just when I get around to doing some water. I might use these for waves or some such thing. And then the final 2 are the fern elements that seem to be flying off the shelves because they're newer elements. I think they came out in the past perhaps year. I think they came out with the big Lord of the Rings set, Rivendell, but in standard green and in dark green. So basically the 2 best colors for foliage. Anyway, that's it for the haul. Like I said, I might go back next Thursday. This is it for this one. Let me know if you'd like, if you have any comments or questions, or want to see a video on the price breakdown, because typically it is better to get parts off the pick and build wall instead of buying them individually on Lego or on Bricklink. But I can do a calculation on a random sampling of these pieces and see where it stacks up. Typically buying them in bulk from the pick-a-brick wall is the best, but not always. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.